This video is about how to use Khan Academy efficiently as you learn content in the Johnson Scholars Math Lab. First, log into My Campus and go to Blackboard. Select the Johnson Scholars Math Lab link. Click on the Content link in the menu on the right side of the screen. Let's take a look at Unit 1, which is about foundational math skills you'll need to review that will help you to be successful in later units. Clicking on the component negative numbers will take us to the related Khan Academy content. On the left side of the screen, you'll notice a list of topics that are covered in this section. Take a second to scroll down through the content. Some of the material might be very familiar to you, while some of it you might feel a little less confident about. One way to be efficient as you learn, review, and practice this material in Khan Academy is to start with the practice activities, which are designated by a star icon. If you can successfully complete a practice activity, you probably have a solid understanding of the topic they are covering. For example, let's take a look at practice adding negative numbers. You are allowed to use a calculator to do all work in this math lab. Maybe for this topic you are really proficient. That means you probably don't really need to watch the videos related to this content. To save your progress, make sure you are signed into Khan Academy. If you aren't signed in, a message at the top of the screen, up here, will ask you if you would like to. But looking at the next practice activity, subtracting negative numbers, maybe this content is more difficult for you. You have a couple of options. You can look at a video lesson that shows content about that topic, which is designated by a triangle, like, for example, adding and subtracting negative numbers. You can watch the video, take notes, and study the content, and then try doing the practice activity again. If you are still not understanding the concepts or struggling with practice problems, you can also click the Watch a Video or Use a Hint link right below the problem. It will give you the options to watch videos or to get step-by-step instructions and hints to help solve the problem. Keep practicing until you feel like you've got a good understanding of the content. And make sure that you do all of the practice activities in the sections so that you are ready for the quizzes and the tests that follow. Once you finish the content and you feel comfortable with the material, go back to Blackboard and end the unit and check to see if there's a quiz for that content. It will be important for you to read the instructions to make sure that you have reviewed all of the material that is covered in the assessment. So to review, when on Khan Academy, scan the topics in the component. Start with the practice activities and then watch content videos for material that you struggle with. You can, of course, watch all of the videos and work your way down from the top of the list all the way down to the bottom if you would like. There's absolutely nothing wrong with doing that either. After you have completed all of the practice activities in the component, go back to Blackboard and to see if there's a quiz or test that you need to take.